I'm sure you heard Al and I were talking about Kamala Harris yesterday.
Yes.
DUVAL Nation had a lot to say about her being the potential vice president. What did you think about Joe Biden picking her, really quickly?
All right, Al, sorry, buddy. I know you're sitting there.
Al.
I want to get you in there. I know. I missed you, buddy. I love that smile. Quickly, Sam, I'm just going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I don't know a lot about Kamala Harris, right? So we've talked about her a lot on the show. I don't know a lot about her policies. I know a lot of things that I've read online are saying people are very proud she's the first black vice president. She has part Indian. Other than that, I don't know a lot about her, right? So if I use an example, like if the Bears were drafting a new quarterback and they were like, hey, he's part Italian and part Irish, I'd say, awesome. Could he throw the ball, right?
Yes.
Could he throw the ball? What were his college experiences like? So I need to learn more about Kamala before I comment on it. And I think that's the educated decision, right?
And I think every voter is going to have to educate themselves on all the candidates. In fact, we got a ton of comments yesterday about Kamala. A lot of you very excited that Kamala has joined Joe Biden, but also many of you criticizing that choice. So I want to make sure that we bring in those comments as well. So Leroy says, quote, Amy Klobuchar was the best qualified, just not the right race. Annie writes, Dems are racing at a fierce speed towards socialism. This will take away civil liberties. Trump isn't perfect, but he is fighting for our freedoms. And Faye Collins says, I don't think it will make any difference who wins or loses. Nothing is going to change. This country is in a big mess. So Joe Biden and Kamala held their very first joint campaign event yesterday afternoon in Delaware. And the Biden campaign said it raised $26 million in the first day after making the big announcement. Meantime, a lot of people are curious about Kamala's husband, Doug Emhoff. Yeah, if they win, he would be the first ever second gentleman. Here's a little background. He's an entertainment lawyer in California, and the two met on a blind date. They got engaged in 2014 while she was attorney general. Whoa, Al, what do you make of what would you feel like if you're married to a very powerful woman and that you potentially could be the first gentleman? Would you like that, or would you, would that hurt your ego? Because some people are writing just that.
I mean, it would hurt my ego, but not for the reasons you would think, Sam. Just because I don't want to be the second gentleman. That sounds like the way a lawyer describes you as they catch you on camera doing something you shouldn't be doing. And here comes the second gentleman into the room. I don't want to do that. But in terms of being married to a powerful woman, I am all for that. Being the second gentleman, I mean, you're going to go down in the history books for basically just picking the right blind date to go on and realizing you had a great woman and sticking with her. So I think it's a beautiful thing, personally.
Could we explain what does second gentleman mean? You're the first lady. Why are you the second gentleman?
Yeah, why do they call it the second gentleman? Oh, because it's a
the first lady's the president.
That makes sense.
Right,
See
yeah.
the brains we have on our set here?
That makes sense.
It does make
Thank you, Chris,
sense.
our executive producer, and then Arash was chiming in too, our producer.
It makes sense.
So that makes perfect sense. What would you feel about being the second gentleman?
I would eat it up.
Oh,
Are you kidding me? Jeff Schroeder, father of two, second gentleman. That was my social media would say. Boom. I love it.
And you're married to a powerful woman. I mean, Jordan won Big Brother.
It shouldn't be a stigma at all. You know what I mean? If you're married to a powerful woman, or whoever, a powerful man, whatever it may be, support that person.
Amen.
You shouldn't be knocked down for it.
Thank you. I hate that double standard. I think it's sexist. So I'm loving both of your comments.